Hello and welcome to this week's Self-Care Sunday, where this morning, very natural base. I wanted to say a massive thank you for joining in on this series with me, basically. You know, the contact that we've had together, the DMs, the messages, the interaction. It's made it really special. So thank you for watching and for messaging and also for enjoying it, basically. So today, with the natural face, I wanted to talk about facial massage, something that I have always loved forever and have just kind of naturally incorporated into my day-to-day. So whether it's, you know, using a lovely cleansing balm in the morning when I wake up and I'm all like literally creased and puffy from either, you know, depending on what I've eaten the day before, maybe I've drank, maybe I've eaten too much salt and you get a bit puffy, but mostly because I sleep on my goddamn face, which is so annoying. And I'm trying to retrain myself, pillows under the knees, lying on my back. You know, I've got those lovely silk pillowcases as well, which help to stop the creases, even if you are face planted. So in the morning when I look in the mirror, I'm like cleansing naturally as you do in the morning, but I love to massage, to depuff, to decrease and to boost that circulation after being lying down the whole night. So like, I just naturally do it. In lockdown, sorry, tucking in my little bits and pieces. In lockdown, I started off doing a couple of lives with Nicola Joss, who is incredible. Then I joined with another friend, the face trainer, who does incredible gua sha massage. Paolo, my reflexologist, healing friend, also to talk through a lot of the rollers, the gua sha, and then Sarah Braddon doing facial exercises. So I really love to bring these incredible people to the table to, you know, share their knowledge and their experience because they're so good. And then I did a live with Face Gym last week, and Sophie Perry did the most incredible massage, and I got so many pictures from you guys showing me your kind of before and afters and how that skin tone, that muscle tone, that blood flow, that glow, that like real flushed youthful gorgeousness that we all kind of crave is so simple to achieve by ourselves. You know, yeah, I will thank God the beauty industry, beauty places are open again, yes, and I will forever be supporting the beauty industry, going to see my gorgeous girls and guys for treatments, which I cannot wait to do. But there's so much that we can do at home, so I thought I was just going to bring all my little toys. Whoa! Which, of course, if you saw my recycle, upcycle Self-Care Sunday, I keep them in a little Space NK Christmas candle vessel. But yeah, I mean, I've got a whole selection. I've got my rollers, I've got my gua sha, I've got this little bad boy. I mean, I've got a whole multitude of things. And I do also have some wicked tools that, like Jill Dempsey's got this gold bar, which is battery operated, which is great for depuffing. Where else have I got? I've got tons here, but I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to bring it back to basics. I'm going to put a little list, but you can pick these guys up from Amazon, just anywhere online. There's a load of different places that sell them. Jade and their rose quartz, because you know I love my crystals, and they are really good at healing the skin, detoxifying, helping to drain the lymphatics, so when we wake up and we're quite puffy. All of these tools will really help, apart from if you stick it in your eye like I just did. Don't do that. So I'm going to start with the fact that you need a serum or an oil. Now, I think a lot of brands are saying that their oils are serums because some of you get freaked out by an oil. Personally, if the ingredients are right and it's a good quality oil, my skin drinks it in. Rather than sitting on the surface, it just sucks it up. But, you know, it's personal preference completely. So go for your serums, go for your oils, but it has to be, or your balms, your cleansing balms. Like in the morning, I love the Emma Hardy cleanser. That's great because it's got like, it's really got a lot of hydration and moisture, and you can play and massage and you can use your hands, and then you can get, you know, your facial tools out. But you do need to have some kind of slip slidey surface because you don't want to drag the skin. So I'm going to use, so I love the Marie Reynolds, I love the Anoint Epidermal Oil, the Balance Me Rose Otto is gorgeous, the Face Gym, the Training Serum, which is an oil but says it's a serum, case in point. But today I'm going to use Mowley, which is the Supreme Skin Face Serum, and it smells gorgeous. So what I like to do is get quite a lot of product onto my skin and breathe it in. And then massage it onto your face and down your neck. Now, even when you're cleansing your face, it's really nice if you've got a lovely cleansing balm to do the same thing. Strokes onto the skin. Probably should be wearing a necklace, but anyway. And as Nicola Joss always says, just start off by opening up those lymph nodes, which all are here, and what we do is it helps to drain and depuff any areas of congestion. So avoid this section here and just come down onto the neck and then massage that oil in. And even that just feels so good just by doing all of this. And if you've got a gorgeous oil, it's just so soothing. But it's not about these today, because I've got a little box of tricks, so let's get started. So my first little gadget to play with right now is this from Mowley, and it is a brilliant Ayurvedic brand, and it's actually the serum that I used. It smells divine. And this is the Tension Release Dome, wooden gold. Now you start here and you do circular movements onto your third eye. And then you go up and down zigzaggy. And any tension that you feel on your forehead and around your eyes, because let's be honest, here and here, I'm constantly feeling that tension in there. And it's like whether we're on our computers all the time, on our screens. Oh, another thing I wanted to say is we're looking down at our phones, so everything's hanging. So we need to, like, firstly, lift our phones up higher, and secondly, combat that kind of tech face by doing all these movements with all of these tools. I'm going to get onto this one, which is really good for the jaw, in a minute, from Sarah Chapman. And then I go onto the temples, and you can see I'm not dragging the skin because this is sliding around with the lovely serum, zigzag, zigzag, over the temples. And then you can start going around like that, underneath the eyebrow bone. And then again, I'll do the same on the other side. And it's all about releasing that tension, going up under the cheekbone, going over to the ear, draining any of that puffiness up to the ear, and then you can pull it down here and then down the limbs. Tell it to drain away any fluid, puffiness. It just feels gorgeous. So then you start to kind of eliminate that puffiness, get under the cheekbones, and just help to shape that face again. It's all about sculpting, getting rid of that tension, boosting the blood circulation. It feels fantastic, most importantly. Now, another one quickly is this little one that I got from Paolo's website, Rose Quartz. Sort of similar shape, similar premise. And you can do the same thing. Diggy, 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 dig, zigzag, zigzag, temples, up, around. And it's soothing. Feels really nice. If you are concerned, you can always hold the skin. And just do it wherever you feel that you've got tension. Equally, I love a roller. These are great. Watching the TV. Sit there rolling. Pull the skin so you're not dragging it. And it's all about getting that circulation, that blood flow to that area. And you can see how pink I'm going. You don't have to press hard. But equally, you can feel like around here for me, there's like crunchiness. So they're your rollers, your amazing tension ball, which I call this a little tension ball too. And then this is gorgeous, this rose quartz stick. This is also from Paolo's website. Again, you can get into those little nooks and crannies. I like to hold the narrow end and then just work around the eyes. Again, you can drain it outwards. It's kind of a personal preference. I'm just greedy and I like to try all of them. But it's all about like just doing what feels good. You can't really hurt yourself as long as you don't press too hard and as long as if you just hold the skin taut. And again, catching up on a box set, roll in your face, bit of oil. That's your nighttime regime. Go downstairs with a cleansed face, clean hands, clean tools, bring your serums, your creams, your oils. It's best to do an oil rather than a cream because with a cream it absorbs in and you have to keep reapplying. So serums by the sofa. Then you just go to bed and you let all those gorgeous products sink in. The gua sha comes in many sizes and many colours. You've got the rose, the jade, and then this one. These are both from Hayu actually, which is a great place for gua shas. They're bigger, obviously. Whoops. This one, the metal one's more for the body. So you can do your décolletage. But we're doing face today. And then you go into the face and down. Again, don't push hard and it's really soothing. So then there's another tool that I love, that I've loved for a long time. It's not that, it's this. This is my Sarah Chapman. I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically the brilliant jaw roller. So this is a thing that I just put my serums on, my oils, and you can see those little nodules just rolling that jaw. Especially if you've got a lot of tension there, it's great. For those of you who know me, know that I've been doing all this stuff for a very long time. Again, it's all about a home maintenance regime. You know, it's great to book for facials, but you can do a lot, we can do a lot by ourselves at home. And this is great, it really is. You can feel it quite tight along the jaw. Don't use this without any creams, serums, potions, lotions. It needs to slide, it needs to glide. And then I guess you can do some rolling like that. But for me, this is its USP, is that this genius way that it just really gets that jaw. And I think this little section is for this. Again, anything where you're patting, boosting, bringing the blood flow to the surface, which will help the nutrients of the blood to enrich the skin, boost all of that goodness, fresh blood, and bring it to the surface. Again, I'm not finished yet. This, what is this, I hear you say? Well, this is the de visage, and it's got this little spinny thing here. And again, the whole premise is that you just roll your face. Roll, and it's cool because you can feel that metal is cool. You don't press hard again, and you're just rolling, releasing that tension, making that muscle happy and relaxed. And then this little derma roller is great. So whether you've had a facial using this before, the derma roller, so this is a gold one. Now, when you have a facial, these are actual needles, spikes, and they numb your face usually, depending on how deep they go. And the whole premise is that they sort of penetrate and damage the skin a little bit, and then it has to speed up, and the cells have to reproduce to repair the skin, and you get a lovely, glowy, rejuvenated, slightly puffy, but in a good way, new textured surface. It's good for scarring, it's good for pigmentation, it's really good rejuvenation. But you can do one of these at home by yourself, and again, not expensive. And you just hold the skin, and what it does is it just helps to push those products into the skin. So any of those good products that you've been using, you can just give you a little bit of a once over. So there you go, my little kind of at-home massage tricks, whether you want to use your rollers and your gouaches and your derma rollers, so all the things that you can get online that are really affordable. There is something for everyone, and it's just about increasing that blood flow, doing that massage. Do it a couple of times a week, and you'll actually start to really enjoy it. You'll just end up watching the TV and just massaging. Remember, if you want to do it in the morning with your cleansing balm, with your oils or serums, just, you know, put a headband on so you don't get any of the product in your hair, and just go for it.